Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for One Piece manga chapter 877. Okay, live reaction and review. Pretty much I really slept in. It's like 11:30 now recording this, but reading it now, gonna get it up, and I should be reading and recording, of course, Boku no Hero Academia right after this, so it should be posted on the channel sometime shortly after this. So yeah, let's go ahead and start reading, I guess. That was everything I needed to say. Also, does the video look weirdly dark this morning? I don't know, just something about it looks strangely dark to me. Either way, chapter 877, I'm Not That Sweet. And on the cover, it looks like we have Sai and Baby 5, or yeah, Sai, Baby 5, and who is this muscular, square-jawed lady? Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, fiancé Euholysia. Dear, about the date of the wedding ceremony. Sigh, I've got something important I need to talk with you about, Euholysia. Okay, so he was engaged to her, but he's going to Baby 5 instead. I mean, you know, Euholysia would not even look that bad if it wasn't for the One Piece face that she has. Then, I like this. So we're gonna be talking about Sai's wedding then. And then I would assume at some point they're going to get into the Reverie, but maybe not. I thought at some point the Bartolomeo thing would get into Shanks or somebody showing up, and it didn't, so maybe not. Maybe it's not anything that important. Okay, moving. That Luffy fan art looks so derpy. Moving along through all this. Okay. Alright. They're fighting a good fight, but thinned our forces out more than I thought you would, to be honest. And it looks like we have people just lining up, coming out of the mirror to fight. Wah, says Chopper, yelling. Chopper, says Brook. Foo, keep quiet. What merry train of thought led you to believe that you could ever hope to steal back this ship from us? Wah, crap. And Chopper's getting coated in candy. There is an ocean of difference between our strength. I can't even transform. Free Chopper at once, says Brook, and it looks like Brook is actually trapped to the ground as well. You fool. It's over. Those who stand against me, I'll turn into Candymen mercilessly. Lick. Perorin. The candy will cover you entirely. It will seep inside your body. Gah. It will take away your breath. You will writhe in agony. Chopper, and in 3 minutes it will kill you. Whenever there's a time limit, you know nobody's ever dying because they're always gonna get saved within that time limit. Like, that's how you know the difference between when a character's dying or not, if there's a time limit. That's all it takes. 3 minutes and my sweet Candyman corpse is finished, Perorin. Stop. Ha, it's too late for regrets and tears. I gave you a choice. I said I'd let the two of you go. I'm no Candyman myself. You must have thought me sweeter than I am. And this island isn't that sweet either. Chopper! And then we see a clock ticking and Chopper's coated in candy. Cuckoo, start counting the seconds. Wah! Perfect for a bunch of sugary pushovers like you two. Wah, stop it. I don't want to meet a sweet end. You know, it's kind of sad too, because ever since time skip, like, Chopper's another one of those characters like Nami that's been really just dwarfed by other characters, and it sucks to see like other characters, even Nami, getting to do cool stuff every couple arcs, and then Chopper still hasn't had his moment yet. He's still been getting treated pretty badly. Ahaha, I'll make Candyman out of you and lick you, Perorin. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's sad too, because Chopper's forms, with the exception of the new horn point, because I love the new horn point, with the exception of that, his forms were way cooler pre-time skip as well. Oi, Brother Peros, says Katakuri. Mama, I take it? And we see trees flying everywhere. We must send her over to Pudding on Cacao Island. The moment she realizes there isn't any cake on this ship, I'm done for, says Peros Beto. I don't think that's what we should be worrying about. Wedding! Huh? said Paris Sparrow. Cake! And she's still chasing the Straw Hats. Wow, this is the Jinbei, Nami, Luffy, Carrot, and Pedro. That's actually a really cool panel. I like that. It's the coast. Get on the Sunny. So, our forces were the ones wiped out by that lightning blast, huh? Says, Katakuri, and we see Brook and Chopper covered in candy. Brook, Chopper, what the heck is going on? So you're still alive, Straw Hat. All of you, back into the mirror world, says Katakuri. In a few seconds, the lot of you will be collapsed at his feet. So of course he saw the future that all the scrub lords would lose. Whoa, the dresser's over here. Hurry, get in the mirror, just in case, right? They'll start trying to fight each other getting into the mirror. Hold on, I think actually... Okay, I thought I accidentally double-clicked there for a second. Looks like we got beaten to the punch by Trouble, Dogtooth, Perispero. And why this Dogtooth translation? It bothers me as much as the anime translating Nekomamushi and Inuarashi as like Cat Viper and Dogstorm, even though why would you translate their name? But whatever. Foo, well done in making it this far. I'm absolutely touched, says Perispero. Candy Maiden! He makes a giant iron maiden of candy. A candy wall, says Carrot. Gomu no, it's no ordinary wall. As I'm sure you can see, and it looks, okay, he's going back with his arm. I was like, is that something coming around stabbing him in the back? But no, it's just his arm stretching out. Clint and all the spikes start bending in towards him. Go around it, get to the ship, says Jinbei. No, straight through, Fwing, Red Hawk. And of course he busts straight through it. Whoa, flame. Wah, yeah. And then, again, it looks like Katakuri blocks the Red Hawk now. Yep. Cool panel there. Got a face off. That was a good way to set up the page. That looked really good. That guy's powers, they're just like Luffy's, says Carrot, his arm. And then Katakuri's arm snaps back into place. So does Luffy's. Wedding cake! What do we do, Luffy? We're getting trapped, says Nami. Luffy, get Katakuri off the ship. We'll manage getting her out to sea, says Jinbei. Got it. He came here through the mirror, right? Gomu no. Hawk Gatling. And he starts blowing Katakuri apart. Carrot, not to take you by surprise or anything, but, says Pedro. Huh? I've been thinking. Luffy and his friends might well be, the ones our people in the Kozuki clan have been waiting for the past several hundred years. The ones that will lead us the ones that will lead this world onto a new dawn. For hundreds of years, says Carrot. Oi, Mont d'Or, surround the coast with battleships. More of me thinking Carrot is the next Straw Hat. I still feel like Pedro's gonna tell her like the big story of his life and whatever this thing waiting for the new dawn is, and how he said that it wasn't up to his generation, he was too old, and I think he's gonna pass all that down to her, and she's gonna stick with him. Now, of course, that doesn't mean I don't think Jinbei's gonna be a Straw Hat. Jinbei's already a Straw Hat. I've thought that he was like a Straw Hat just on hold ever since Fishman Island, and I kind of took his official joining to be that one scene a few chapters back where he did the sake with Big Mom. Oi, Mont d'Or, surround the coast with battleships, says Perispero. Roger, Brother Paris. Looks like the Straw Hats are still alive, says Mont d'Or. Kuda, whatchamacallit, says Jinbei. The ship can fly a whole kilometer, says Nami. If we try to set sail normally, Big Mom will just sink us. Okay, and there she is. Carrot, help them set off. Okay, I found you. Ha ha ha. Ma. So there it is, huh? Oi, Brook, Chopper, you guys awake? Says Jinbei. Even if we make it out of here, I can't have you two die on me. At least I believe that's him saying it. Candy Island's Tart reporting. Sighted Straw Hats off the southwestern coast, and we see all the Tart ships coming in. Nuts Island's Tart coming in. Minister Amand here. I'll corral them in. Alright, so we have Lady Amand there now. Wonderful. Battleships by sea and Big Mom by land, says Jinbei. So, 3 barrels of cola and Nami setting up the Kuda burst. Wow! And then, looks like Luffy finally got caught by Katakuri. Looks like his arm got trapped within his arm, or some such thing. Okay, now Luffy hits the ground. Wow, what the... Candy? What's the matter? Oh, and the candy's starting to engulf the ship. What's the matter? It's bad, Nami. The ship's trapped in candy. Ha ha ha, candy web. I'm a perfectionist. Yo, between this and what went on at the wedding, Perospero is actually kind of really, really good at... I mean, really, really strong. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it strength, but, like, his ability is really, really useful, whether in combat or just sort of support. Look, there he is, says Carrot. What the heck is with this candy? Now we can't use the coup to burst. Turn Brook and Chopper back to normal, Candy Guy. Will Mama turn them into a pulp first, or will the cannons sink them first? Then we see Pedro going in. Ko! And he attacks Perospero. Oh, what are you up to over there, Pedro? Cuckoo. Oi, do you have any idea what my bounty is? 700 million. Wow, so Perospero 700 million. An idiot like you could never. Huh? This should put an end to your magic. No? And I guess that was Kairoseki. Bombs. Not funny. What are you thinking? Oh no, bombs. Pedro. I knew from the start this was to be my last voyage. And we see Carrot shocked face. What? Good riddance. What do you mean, Pedro? And he lights the fuse. You'll realize one day just how important it is to ensure Luffy and his friends get out of here. Listen up. You lot must keep pushing forward. And we see everyone shocked, and Carrot is screaming and crying. Pedro! A sacrifice for the future. And he blows up right there at the entire island. One Piece is on break next week. Pedro, ya boy, saving all of the Straw Hats. Blowing all the candy apart, stopping Perospero. And, like, we kind of knew his death was coming. But man, that was good. That was the best scene that One Piece has had in a long, long, long time. Maybe since the Sanji and Luffy fight. That was so good. And I hate that it's going to be on break next week, so we don't know. And the thing is, like, I want to say, this was so serious and cool, but then again, like, with One Piece, deaths are so confusing, because you have really, really super strong people that die to just a couple shots from normal bullets, and then you have, like, really, really, I mean, I guess you can't say that, what's-his-face was that weak, the Pell, the guy with the, giant nuke. You have Pell surviving a nuke, and you have Law surviving getting shot just way, way too many times. The Law gets shot a whole hell of a lot. And sure, he can teleport the bullets out, but I mean, he gets shot a lot. And then you have, what's-his-face, Doflamingo's brother, Corazon, that got shot a couple times, and it was a lot worse on him than it was on Law. So, yeah, it's like, some people die really easily, some people, it's difficult to kill them. So let's go through and discuss this now that we've read it. Man, that was so good. I want to give that like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. That was the best chapter we've seen in a while. Man, that was good. So starting at the beginning, we got this cover, and I like where this is going. Just seeing, we're going to talk about the Baby 5 and Sai wedding, I guess. Euhalicia, like I said, wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the One Piece face. That Luffy fan art is just... every time. So starting from the beginning, everybody's still lining up to fight Chopper and Brook. They took out more than they expected, but they get coated in candy and all that. 3 minutes and they'll die, but I mean, you know the time limit. Time limits never mean anything. Well, they mean they're going to get saved before that time limit. Katakuri sees them showing up. Perospero notices. I love this panel still of the Straw Hat group running from Big Mom there. And then I love as well Katakuri, how he's like, yo, you might all want to jump back in the mirror, you're scrubs, you're going to lose in a couple seconds. So we see everything going on there. The Candy Maiden, again, Perospero's power being really powerful and useful. I mean, I guess that's that 700 bounty. I mean, because that's a higher bounty than even Luffy's, and Luffy's done all this crazy stuff against the government and is as strong as he is. And also there's the whole thing of him being Dragon's son. So there's all of that going into Luffy's bounty, and yet this guy's bounty is higher. So he's got to be a pretty dangerous person. So they're going in with the candy ball there. Luffy just busts through it with a red hawk. One of Luffy's coolest moves, so always happy to see that. All of the panels with Luffy and Katakuri facing off against one another looked really, really good. I like as well Katakuri's fighting style, the way he reminds me of a, I forget what they're called, but the gladiatorial fighters that used the nets and spears, or nets and tridents. I think it's something with an M, like Marmillus or something, but I forget. He reminds me of one of those, the way he, the, like, sort of look he has going on with his, giant things on his knees or whatever. And, that could be Oda's inspiration or something, but his design kind of reminds me of that. And the scarf as well, I guess. He just has that, silhouette, kind of. So, all of those looked good. Getting trapped between them and Big Mom. Gatling, of course, looked awesome. Then Pedro tells Carrot that they're the people they're waiting for to lead their people into a new dawn, or lead the world into a new dawn. And then the battleships get called in and are coming in. Nami and Jinbei are preparing for the coup to burst. Luffy gets knocked down and the ship is trapped in candy. Everything is going quite bad. They have the ship, they have the ships coming in, they have the candy, they have Big Mom, they have Katakuri there, who is very much a threat in his own right. And then Pedro, of course, does the ultimate sacrifice, best seen in One Piece in a long, long time. Man, that was great. And just, like, Oda's art for the facial expressions really made it great here. Like, I loved seeing Jinbei, Nami, and Luffy there, and then Carrot at the end. And then at least the last panel of Pedro's face, where you see his missing eye and everything. That was really, really good. And just what it meant as a sacrifice for the future, so, God, that was so good. That was the best chapter they've had in a long, 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 long time. And it shows with my length of discussion on it. So, I'm so happy with that. Well, of course, I'm not really happy that he died, but happy that he got a good death and that it was a good chapter. So yeah, guess that's it. Can't think of really anything else to talk about here. So, if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, what you thought of my thoughts and all of that, and my reaction stuff to it. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime and manga, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And I guess if you want a link to our Discord server, ask and I'll give you one of those. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.